she was instructed to follow, for me to follow, bait, focus, follow. And just like yesterday, the mob, Board of Education, District 99, female employee, was trying to bait me to come out with a second character witness, waiting just for me in the parking lot, way dark. It was way dark in the evening. And they drove away, failed attempt, of course. And right now, failed attempt by homeowner Martinez's son. And the police officer was clearly in the area waiting. That's right. This is a planned provocation of, this is how they're going around the public view. Obviously, it's not against the law, public view, but if I go outside and start provoking a confrontation and getting in people's faces, it's a different situation. And that's what they're trying to provoke. And again, the reason for all this hostility, the reason for my murder plot, of course, and is because of the after-school children manipulation. They're very concerned, and I think it's too late for that. It's way too late for that, for them to be panicking. This criminal organization is making mistakes left and right. Getting back to how the victim dies. Sure, the medication increase intensifies the effectiveness of the victim being immobilized, being silent, not able to function. And it's going to help the victim easily is startled, becomes paranoia. Paranoia is one of the symptoms. Very concerned with their surroundings, panic, anger, confusion, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. Just like a couple of weeks ago, in the summertime, I was shopping at Cermak Produce. I was attacked in Cermak Produce while shopping. It was a brain attack, and a community gang stalking outside with the motorcycle. And the police officer was waiting for me right outside. I recorded him, and he made a fast getaway. We got his license plates as well. So, this is daily planned attacks, and there's police officers involved in criminal activity. This is big business. This is an insurance fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, and their main victims, of course, is young, innocent children. It's sick. I know it's sick, but organized crime family has no shame. If you guys do your homework and check, in a nursing home facility, 25 years old, that's the youngest I have seen in a nursing home facility. Not because they want to be there. They've been preconditioned at home, and the family signed off on them, and they're just waiting to be handpicked by this criminal organized crime. They already passed the withdrawal status, which is from the family. The family does not want nothing to do with them. And all they have to do is increase the daily medication once they react to daily plan attacks. And eventually they will die. This is the main murder plot. Listen up now. When the victim starts bleeding from the brain, eventually the bleeding will start from constant constant shock treatment to the brain, electromagnetic fields. Now, once that happens, and frequencies, of course, the frequencies are very high. That's why I have to lower the volume of the TV, the radio, turn off the furnace fan heater blower once in a while. Well, the blood vessels of your brain will weaken and will bleed. But that's not what causes the death. What causes the death is, and I spoke to my doctor about this, Dr. Augustine, Oak Street Health. He told me, Miguel Rodriguez, you are bleeding from your brain, but it has stopped. You have nothing to worry about. Well, guess what, folks? Over time, constant bleeding of the brain and constant healing will produce a blood clot. that blood clot will travel up the stem of the brain and cut off the oxygen. There you go. That's the plan attack. That's what they're waiting for. And this is the reason this criminal organization understands very well that they're in a hurry. They're in a hurry. They want to make sure they manipulate my ex-wife to react. They want to make sure Town Cicero police officers are able to document once I react, as far as covering up the windows or any mishap I have within my home with the family. And of course, any mishap being provoked by next door neighbors, signed contract with homeowner Martinez, wife, daughter, son, daughter-in-law. Again, the murder plot is the blood clot that occurs over time, and it will cut off the oxygen of the brain. So that's why the urgency is here. This criminal organization understands clearly that my death will be investigated. They understand that. I am a YouTuber. And I reached out, and I am being watched by the government now and other police departments. I feel honored and privileged to be working with law enforcement, the good ones, of course. And I provide the missing link. I just made a special trip to Belmont and Western, special detective division on Belmont and Western, Chicago, Illinois. They're in charge of going through a lot of murder cases. And they're going to review our information, and this is one they're going to review as well. This is an insurance fraud. This is identity theft Medicaid, and this is nationwide. I even reached out to Thomas O'Brien, head chief of aviation security of O'Hare Airport. I reached out to everyone, including Chicago mayor, and I was attacked in front of the mayor in the summertime, and we got a lot of hits regarding community gang stalking to obviously make me react in the Chicago area. Now, this is the reason for the daily plan attacks. This is the reason for the order of protection. This is the reason my YouTube channel is being attacked on video. My government phones no longer function. And my ex-wife continues to react. She reacted the first time by scratching my back. And no arrests. Of course, these police officers are involved with criminal activity. Some of them, of course. And then the second time around, she attacked me again. No arrests. Again. So, this is the reason for the daily plan attacks. They want to make sure that this is a cushion for them, just in case they know I already suffered a brain aneurysm. They know that it's a matter of time before I start bleeding again, and my doctor's going to tell me the same thing. Miguel, you're bleeding, there's nothing to worry about. Well, guess what? Victims of electronic harassment, this is unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Victims are manipulated at home to react. And, well, I'm glad to play this role. I believe that life is a blink. We have, there's a beginning and there's an ending. But what we do in between, that's what counts. And I'm providing a public service. And for a neighborhood watch, Town Cicero police officers, there's a lot of them that are give me the thumb up, and they're backing my channel, and they're aware of what's going on. But again, the police officers that are involved in criminal activity, going up the chain of command, I truly believe Larry Dominic is involved in organized crime himself. He is associated with public enemy number one, Anthony J. Loder. That's right, folks. Larry Dominic, town president, town mayor of Cicero, Illinois, 60804, is associated with organized crime. Public Enemy, number 1, Anthony J. Loader. He's hiding next door 5135, second floor hideout. I have tried to reach out with Internal Affairs of Tondo Cicero Police Department. They quickly closed the door and they took a long vacation. And once I continued, I was arrested for no reason because of my YouTube channel. I was arrested more than a couple of times. Unprovoked, arrested. And now it's not that easy to arrest me anymore because they know I am being watched. So they're keeping their distance. But I'm talking and my brain continues to be fried. That's right. They're continued using this high-tech surveillance monitor called Army Apparatus Tracking Signal Scanner device that can transmit and transfer electrical current magnetic fields. That's right, folks. It's an electric current magnetic field that's transmitted from any electrical source outlet. Now, it's clearly demonstrated how they can shut down any power source, such as the TV. While watching TV, I uploaded videos of my internet connection disabled. They use that from time to time to create disbelief, mistrust, as far as my family, when I'm trying to get a signal from the TV. Once the family starts noticing that I continued adjusting the internet, well, obviously a concern comes in, and that's where the mistrust evolves. So, unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid is very similar to X-ray machine or microwave oven radiation. This high-tech surveillance monitor, the microwave edition, is sold in the Los Angeles area. That's right. The microwave oven radiation is called the Bazooka. It's under the name Bazooka. It's a microwave oven. It's pretty much similar to what they're using as far as the high-tech surveillance monitor. It is an Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device. But the microwave edition that they sell in Los Angeles is called the Bazooka, and that one doesn't have the Army apparatus. That one's just pretty much straightforward. And that's over time. The health concern issues, of course, is to the brain and to the bone. Bone cancer is an issue equivalent to sleeping next to a high power line. So I'm trying to fill in the gaps here. I'm trying to, because a lot of people are asking questions. I cannot, obviously, I have to continue my surveillance. And my phones continue being shut down. That's right. And Tondo Cicero police officers refuse to open up an investigation. And they clearly understand that there's children involved. There's children involved. So, my phone number is 708-359-4551. I want to take this opportunity to grant permission to all. This is a public notice. To follow me. Upload videos. Daily plan attacks on video. Follow me on Google Maps, 3 million views on Google Maps, detailed information of organized crime. And follow me, public transportation, on the bus, train, at the mall, while sleeping. My address is 5133 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. You can be discreet, just park to the side and wait. And you're going to see these daily plan attacks on your own. And well, I want to give special permission to the doctors as well. Any doctors, once I become silent incoherent, I I want them to perform an autopsy on my brain. That's right. I want to make sure that my death is not in vain. This constant shocking of the brain treatment I'm being subjected to for quite some time now. I'm a human being. And sooner or later, my blood vessels on my brain will commence to weaken and will start bleeding again. But that's not where the murder plot comes in. The murder plot comes in when the blood vessels heal and that blood clot will travel up the stem of the brain and cut off any oxygen. There you go. This is insurance fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, and it's very serious. It's very serious, and they're getting away with murder. That's right, they're getting away with murder. Now, getting back to 5132. Attention, IRS, Internal Revenue Services. Please investigate 5132. That's right, please investigate 5132. This double lot, 2-flat brick, the main property owner is Nello Greco. Nello Greco. And he panicked along with his nephew, Anthony J. Loader. He panicked right there, see? He panicked at 5132, double lot, 2-flat brick, because of, he found out of my situation, and right away they moved out the very next day. I mean, they ran for the hills. Well, before they left, community gang stalking, you can hear them in the background. Before they left, they have a signed contract with homeowner Martinez, wife, daughter, son, daughter-in-law. Daily plan attacks. We have homeowner Martinez, wife, being picked up in organized crime family car. The title is Attention Cold Case Private Investigators, please note. That car that picked her up is associated with organized crime. And associated with the mob. Mob affiliation, of course, and instructed to pick her up around the corner and to avoid the camera, of course. The Candyman was instructed to sip his soup right in front of 5130. Distraction. The dollar store owner signed contract along with the main property site owner of the dollar store location, very important person, daily drug dealing by the dumpsters all the way in the back, and daily distractions, and again, mob affiliation as well. The mob is involved in this. The mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female. The male panicked and he transferred to a different location, but the female stayed behind. And of course, the latest attack with a second character witness waiting just for me. And she was the last one to leave, her and her second character witness waiting in a dark parking lot. So I'm trying to fill in the gaps, and so please contact the IRS as far as 5132. This double lot, 2-flat brick was completely redone, rebuilt, brand new brick, and the people in charge are the ones with the silver vehicle right there. These people don't work. They're in charge. Just like homeowner Martinez family, they don't work as well. So, they're being compensated, paid incentives. Homeowner Martinez, the organized crime family car that picked her up, a day at the spa, family vacation. Who do you think brought these cars for these young adults? Homeowner Martinez's son with the black Mustang and homeowner Martinez's son with the blue vehicle. Who do you think brought that car? Come on now. These kids don't work. How can they afford this? And this criminal organization with this 2-flat brick? Come on now. Why is the first floor vacant? because they're very confident they can get rid of me. Of course, it's a murder plot. I'm a human being, and sooner or later, this murder plot will come through. Okay, so the first floor is vacant, and that's where Nello Greco, along with his nephew, were living at. Now, the basement is occupied by the people in charge, of course, with the silver vehicle. The second floor has been occupied by tenants to avoid any suspicion. So, attention IRS, Internal Revenue Services, please investigate 5132. This is urgent, and this is the main reason for the planned attacks as well. They want to move back in for the holidays, but trust me, folks, that's not going to happen. I'm here for the long haul. I am providing a public service, and I need the public support. So this has been a permission, a public notification to all. I need your assistance. And the urgency is greater than before because there's children involved. So we're going to continue with our surveillance. My family has no idea this is going on. This video will be uploaded, and we will see how my ex-wife reacts once homeowner Martinez makes that phone call. That's the reason for the provocation, is to manipulate my ex-wife to react once again and break my phone and perhaps call 911. Okay, and of course, the police officers involved in criminal activity are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, court dates, but most important of all, order of protection to stop me from recording 5132 and 5130. This criminal organization is expanding by the second. There's a lot of people living at 5130. A lot of organized crime family employees labeled the mules. That's right. These are migrants. These are migrants being manipulated, and perhaps they have a background in criminal activity as well. But I truly believe not all migrants are bad. I know that for a fact. But these migrants here, I have no idea. I have no contact with them other than the ones that were threatening my life and trying to provoke me, of course. But the other ones, there's a lot of them living in there. We uploaded the video. Yeah, 5130. Okay, so the daily plan attacks continue. And stay tuned. There's more to come. Look how early it is. And these guys, the pressure is on. Oh, the back garage is open. The back garage is open. So there is activity this early in the morning. The back garage is open. And this is how they're able to avoid the camera at 5135. This is where they live at. Second floor hideout right there. This is where they have this high-tech surveillance monitor that can transmit and transfer electrical magnetic fields to my brain. And frequencies, of course. And they're using truck lights with a dimmer switch. Intentions are very, very clear. Come on now. Okay, we are moving on. Sorry I took too long to speak, but I want to take advantage and do that now that I can. Can you imagine once I become silent? That's it. I won't be able to defend myself. That's why it's so important and I do see a little crack in that window as far as spying. You see that right there? On the last window in the top corner? I mean, in the middle? There's a crack right there. Someone has been spying and looking toward this way. We have on video a cat. That's all we got, is a cat. But that crack right there of the blind clearly indicates there is, see, eye contact, and there's a black bag covering up all the windows at 5130, where the mules, organized crime family employees, labeled the mules. And the mailbox, look how they continue taking it off the hinges. See that? That's where they put the white powder bags ready for pickup. And the mail in there is just a front pickup. A front. so they can maneuver and place the white powder bags. And underneath the front porch as well. Okay, we are moving on. We have video footage of before and after evidence of fire, no investigation. And I was even chased at the end of the video of the fire. My ex-wife is a witness. So, I think we shared a lot of information, and we're just waiting for more Daily Plan attacks as they come. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how well this works out. I cannot wait to get a special invitation to that party. We're gonna see how well this murder plot works out. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Public service. That's right. It's 8:46 a.m. Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. Neighborhood Watch, public service. Attention, cold case private investigators. This is it. Please note. Attention, doctors, physicians. Be aware, I am granting special permission to have my brain examined and an autopsy to further open this case regarding daily electronic harassment, electromagnetic field shock treatment to the brain. As I'm speaking, shock treatment to the brain. That's right, shock treatment to the brain. And that's the dollar store over there, okay, in the corner. That's the dollar store. Right here, this family right here is associated with organized crime. They seem like nice people, but they are associated with organized crime. Right here, 5132, Melo Greco, main proprietor of this two-flat brick, which I'm requesting for the IRS, Internal Revenue Services, to investigate. And of course, 5130, criminal activity clearly in there with the Candyman. And let me see what else. Oh yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot. Okay. Look. Look who's hiding over there. The Candyman. Why is the Candyman parked all the way over there? That's his vehicle, his red Pontiac. That's the Candyman. Look how far he has to walk from over there over here. And there's clearly a lot of parking here. See? That's the Candyman. See? And he was also, I'm not sure if he was parked there last night when the mob was trying to plan a hit on me. Okay. And of course, homeowner Martinez's son right here. Okay? Plan attack continues. So we are waiting and we are standing by. We shall see. The plan attacks continue. This criminal organization is pretty confident they can get away with murder. We're going to see about that. They're pretty confident they can get away with my murder. We're going to see about that. Let's see how well this murder plot works out for them. Do they really want to jeopardize their criminal organization nationwide? This is nationwide. It's not just me. This is nationwide. Okay. We got this. We got the Candyman. I was just trying to fill in extra gaps. 8:50 a.m. Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. Daily Plan attacks continue. Stay tuned, there's more to come. I appreciate your support, folks. Again, my family has no idea, so we're going to see how well my ex-wife responds once homeowner Martinez places that call. Right after Intentions very clear. Her son trying to provoke a confrontation and using his cell phone. This is a planned attack. This is a retaliation for the mob yesterday's planned hit with the second character witness and police officers involved in criminal activity. And of course, after-school children manipulation and order of protection and manipulate ex-wife to react. Okay, moving on.